Back in Week 6, the Colts dominated their first matchup against the Texans. Can Houston avoid the sweep? The answer comes your way next on Madden Football.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight, it's on to Week 10 already, and we've got a good one in store between the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple months. 5 wins in their last 8 games. Meanwhile, for the visiting Colts, they're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6 games. Stadium in Houston. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
Now, the meeting we had with him this week, that's one of the briefer ones we've ever had, isn't it?
He wasn't too happy after last week.
Not happy. Really determined to play a whole lot better, and he really can't play a whole lot worse. He's got to go out and show the team that the goods that he exhibited early are still there. Otherwise, he could lose the confidence that they have in him.
Yeah, hoping to get rid of that interception bug. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down. The Texans at 5-3 now on the year. They coming off the loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple of months, CD. 5 wins in their last 8 games.
And quite frankly, there wasn't a whole lot to draw on in the loss last week because they were dominating every phase of the game. You've got to hope that they show a little more life in this one because they certainly didn't have it in their last outing.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to get this inside the 30. All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 60 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten tonight off to a hot start. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got it. And the Texans are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. And now a stoppage. It looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Second and goal from the 1. They'll let the fullback try and take him home. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. They'll try to run this one in, and they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. They'll try and run for it. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So now the Colts will get their first opportunity with the football. They will be led out by the former Heisman Trophy winner back in 2016. Always a handful to contain, Lamar Jackson.
And he remains the league's premier rushing threat and one of the biggest playmakers among quarterbacks. His goal each and every season, continue to expand his game as a passer and become well-rounded. All those highlight reel plays you see, they come off the fact that he can run it, throw it, and scares defenses every time he takes a snap.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he is going to lose yardage here. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Jackson. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The defense is always talking about not letting Lamar Jackson get comfortable. A good job there on his opening drive of making him uncomfortable.
And you're talking about doing it so early in the game because all week long there's been anxiety.
There he goes, right side. He's at the 40, the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no run back here for more. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're on a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together. They've got a chance of coming out with a W.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. 2nd and 11. And he whips that one incomplete there. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another 1st down at the Colts 21. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. 97 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Texans have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum? And the ball is free. Taylor lost it.
Wow, that ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. On second down, it's Taylor. And he'll get a couple up to the 29. The Texans here on third down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. From the gun, Jackson. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD. Now, there's a reason they call him a ball-hawking safety. It looked like he read that, Charles, and he wasn't stopping there. After he got it, he took it all the way to the house to widen their lead.
And what's interesting to me, Brandon, is that our spotter, Bruce Murray, right before that snap, pointed to his number on my play sheet. Got to see him a little bit as a ball hawk and a return man that time, didn't we? That's just the type of play they expect from him, and he delivers in a big way. Nice call, Bruce.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top form.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
After the sack on first down, Jackson. This one finds Pierce on the out route. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Here's Jackson. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. So on fourth down, here's the Australian native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 126 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts 25. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. From 3 yards out. And the Texans take a 3-touchdown lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Colts set to take over here offensively. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Now Jackson. He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back on into the line of scrimmage. The Colts on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. And the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Texans will take over. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Ready? They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. On play action, they'll throw. Try to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, "I'll take him, I'll fix him." The very next game, he started out the exact same way. And the head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, "He's yours from now on." Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our 1st half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Third and 2, here's Jackson. Forced out to his left. He finds Pierce, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a 1st down. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw there complete to Myers. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. He'll get this off to Taylor. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. The Texans with the football here late in this first half. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They'll look to throw here on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. The throw for Tony is intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football.
So first that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and CD in a minute. First, it's time to take a look at what we've got coming your way this weekend in the NFL. As far as the early games go on Sunday, we'll have our eye on Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. A big one for the Chiefs, as they'll have to do battle with the Tennessee Titans. Taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. And finally, a good one on Sunday Night Football between the Denver Broncos and the Cincinnati Bengals. On now to a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Colts. And they've had all sorts of success thus far tonight throwing the football, as they're on pace to throw for 300-plus yards if things continue the way they've been going. Meanwhile, for the Texans, we check out their numbers on the ground as they'll try to keep the momentum going into the second half. These two clubs running through their final halftime adjustments. It's just about time to get back at it. And for the call of the second half, we go back out to Houston, H-Town, and Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try to cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
On third down, Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. From the gun, it's Taylor. Gets past one man, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Play action. Now Jackson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Up the middle, here's Taylor. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Jackson on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Jackson looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. Jalen Petrie picking up the sack on a safety blitz. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now it's Jackson. He'll check this one down to Taylor. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
We can make this one pretty simple. Walk the ball, his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
And his kick here is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here are the Texans to take over. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak on top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. And they'll run on the inside handoff. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line. The Texans send the punter out. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Over the middle, hauled in by Campbell. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. That's on the tackle, Braden Smith. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. To throw is Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Open man is Myers. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. Now Jackson on 1st down. It's Myers again with another catch. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. 2nd and 8 coming up. Jackson now. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 32-yard line. They give to Taylor out of the gun. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. These two teams met in Indy earlier in the year, with the Colts coming out on top. So a win here in Houston would give them the season sweep. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 14. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. On 2nd and 7, Jackson. Looking for Pearson. He's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Colts have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. But he will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here we go.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 189 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
So with your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. The Texans on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright, and they'll be unable to build here onto their 5-point lead. Now, this was still going to be a 1-score game either way, but still, that's a potentially harmful miss here in the 4th.
It certainly is, because if you consider that now if they give up a touchdown, they give up the lead. So he might be getting the side eye by the defenders coming out on the field now as he goes back to the bench after that miss.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Jackson to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing, Jackson. Wide open receiver complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Flush to his right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And the Texans have just about sewn up this football game. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this will be a Texans first down as he gets this up past the 30. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They run the option here on 1st and 10. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Hands it off out of the gun. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
This is taken at about the 14. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for Houston, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year. And they'll get a home date next week against the Kansas City Chiefs.